Hi. I want to rant again, but this time it isn't about school at 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning, whenever the hell I record that video. It's about something more lighthearted, which is genshin ships I despise. So, I have a lovely list here so I can hopefully stay on topic. Maybe. Do my dogs have to start barking when I film? I don't even know if you can hear that. Anyways, so I would go in order of this list, but I may as well just go all over the place. So starting off with A Miko. I may get a lot of hate for this one. It isn't so much the ship itself, it's more the community around the ship, which I know is a stupid reason to hate a ship. But the A Miko community is actually insane, like unhinged, deranged. I remember some drama from like a little while back where like there are people who ship like Yai Miko and Ayato. And the A Miko shippers would like spam like their like the Twitter tag or like the Discord and stuff with like violent, like very violent images that like sorry I just like I just felt the need to pace around the room real quick. Like very violent images, the things you wouldn't really want to see while trying to look at cute ship art. So that was just something just to be clear here, the A Miko community is one of the most toxic ship communities ever. Like, they will attack you if you so much say that, like, Yai Miko isn't a canon lesbian because, she isn't. And their entire excuse, their, like, entire proof to back up that Yai is a canon lesbian is that Yai Sakura from Honkai Impact is a lesbian. But some people don't seem to get that Yai Miko and Yai Sakura are different characters, despite looking similar and clearly being, like, Yai clearly being based on Yai Sakura. It doesn't mean they are the same character, okay? So that's just a little something. Basically, I don't like the ship because, the fandom's toxic. On to the next one. The Tori and Pantalone. This one, it isn't so much the community, because I don't know what the Tori and Pantalone community is like. It's just the ship itself, the fact they stood next to each other in a single frame, in a single teaser, for like 5 seconds while the camera slowly pans out and they're both smiling because like Sindara's dead and stuff and they're both evil. And then people are like, oh my god, they stood next to each other and breathed the same oxygen, I need to ship them. So yeah, sorry if I'm being loud, but I feel very strongly about this. So yeah, I don't like Tori and Pantalone simply because they have no chemistry. Now we get to Scaramona. So now I'm actually going in order of the list. Scaramona sucks. That's really all I need to say. So if you don't know, the two interacted a few times in the 1.1 event that I will never forgive myself for missing. In that event, Scaramouche, or Scaramouche, whatever, is being Scaramouche. That was like the first introduction to him or something, I don't know. And Mona is in that event. And, Scaramouche acts all goody-goody and hot. Really hot. In the beginning. And, like, he pulls the whole sky's a lie stuff, and then just runs off, never to be seen again for like a year. And then people decided that they would ship Scaramouche and Mona because they simply, they looked at each other for, like, a few seconds or something. Maybe, like, breathed oxygen. I know Mona, like, teleported Traveler away from him because he was gonna, like, kill us. Because why wouldn't he? It's kind of, it's strange that he's gonna playable now, but I'm not complaining. I love that man. But yeah, I just don't like Scar and Mona because they want to, like, murder each other violently, and that's very obvious. Hey, but for some people, that is a good ship dynamic, and I personally don't get it, but whatever. Now we get the Kazuskara. This one is one of my favorites to rant about. Kazuskara makes no sense. So the origin of Kazuskara, apparently, allegedly, from what I'm hearing, this is like ancient history. There were some bottles on Dragonspine, and it was two Inazuman NPCs trying to meet up again, so they were like throwing bottles at each other or something, and people somehow misinterpreted these bottles as like Kazuha or Scaramouche or something. I'm sorry, I keep struggling to pronounce his name, even though I normally pronounce it Scaramouche in my own time, but I don't want to sound stupid, so I try to pronounce it as Scaramouche around other people. But that's off topic. So people somehow thought these bottles was like Scaramouche trying to contact Kazuha from Inazuma, which is completely insane because, you know, A, they've never interacted, and B, Scaramouche probably wasn't even in Inazuma the time these bottles were set. He was probably running around doing Fatui stuff, or just, I don't know, no clue. Probably doing Scaramouche stuff. And Kazuha literally, either he was in Leeway or he was in Inazuma, there's no telling. Because I don't know when these battles took place. I don't know what timeline if they were, like, thrown at each other before the Vision Hunt decree or after. So that's, like, the first reason I don't like Kazuskara, because A, it was a misunderstanding. Oh, I forgot to add the icing onto the cake. The people who sent the balls ended up being two random-ass, NPCs from Inazuma, so that's something. That's my first reason. My second reason is that, you know, Scaramouche literally murdered Kazuha's, like, clan and stuff, destroyed it. The only reason Kazuha exists is because Skara, he spared Kazuha's grandfather because Kazuha's grandfather was the son of Katsuragi. Yeah, so that's why Kazuha's alive, because, you know, he didn't want to kill the son of Katsuragi. So thank you, Skara, for letting Maple Boy exist. Thank you. So yeah, they've never interacted. Scaramouche has destroyed Kazuha's entire clan, ruined Kazuha's life, and the bottles were just two random NPCs. And yes, I did write a list, like I said, and I am using a marker. Now we get to the last and final one, Albedo and Sucrose. I don't know why I hate this ship so much. I don't hate it, but, like, I don't like it, you know? I don't have anything against the ship. I don't have anything against community. It's just, I look at the ship and go, that's yucky, and then just move on. So yeah, it's, like, more of a problem of, like, I just don't like the ship in general. So yeah, that was my lovely little rant here. So now you guys know something about me, again. So if you dare bring up any of these ships around me, good for you, because I'm not insane, and I will not, you know, do bad things to you. You know, I'm not that kind of person, unlike Miko shippers. I know what you people have done.